Affairs welcomes you all to this lecture program. We dedicate this function to the late Justice Ranganath Mishra இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை நீதியரசர் ரங்கநாத் மிஸ்ரா அவர்களுக்கு அர்ப்பணிக்கிறோம். I request Mr. G. Narayanaswamy to come and take the dais. I request you to come and take the dais, sir. Sir, M.G. Daud Miakan to come and occupy the dais. Introduction about our Center for Media and Public Affairs by Mr. Srinivas Chakravarti, our Vice President.
Respected Sri Narayanaswamy, President, Rajaji Center of Public Affairs. Respected Guest of Honor, Sri Daud Mia Khan, Secretary and Correspondent, Quaide Millath College of Science for Men. Members of CMPA, invited dignitaries, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. Center for Media and Public Affairs, the Chennai-based non-partisan body, acts as an organized platform for promoting media resources and effective exchange of information. CMPA organizes meetings, seminars, debates, media programs, workshops, counseling sessions and lectures on issues concerning the various development sectors at national, regional and global levels. CMPA also provides useful case studies on effective strategies to address the contemporary social challenges which today's world is facing. CMPA mainly focuses on A. Connecting communities to media for greater social impact, supporting significant empowerment initiatives related to scheduled communities, minorities, women and rural youth. Campaigning against child labor, child sexual abuse and workplace harassment is one of our priorities. Creating awareness on values related to RTE and CSR among the public is also another of our priorities. CMPA researches and creates resources to inspire critical reflection on the social, political and cultural impact of Indian mass media. CMPA encourages the print and visual media people to become familiar with all of the tools for information gathering and communication that modern technology provides. It also serves as a roadmap for tremendous range of career opportunities in media and public relations. CMPA organizes lectures like Edward Louis Bernays Memorial Lecture, Dr. Lakshmi Saigal Memorial Lecture, Maragadam Chandrasekhar Memorial Lecture, Ivan Gunin Memorial Lecture and Quaide Millath Mohamed Ismail Sahib Memorial Lecture to signify the core values of our democratic nation. CMPA strongly believes that if our young citizens work energetically by thoroughly applying the scientific outlook on the development, we can build a harmonious and an extremely successful society with peace. First week of February, as per the mandate of UN Declaration, is celebrated as the World Interfaith Harmony Week all over the globe. As a part of the celebration, Center for Media and Public Affairs organized this Quaide Millath Mohamed Ismail Sahib Memorial Lecture at the Russian Cultural Society where you are all here. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you for this lecture and hand over the mic to you.
This lecture is part of the Interfaith Harmony Week celebration of Center for Media and Public Affairs. Throughout the week, we celebrate this event, and a part of that, this lecture is organized. Quaide Millath Mohamed Ismail Sahib, one of the greatest freedom fighters of India, and of course, he is the architect of our democratic nation. Without great leaders like him, probably India would have lost most of its appeal after independence. I should mention here the attitude of Britishers when they left India. Even during their rule in India, they handled many situations in their own way to divide the nation. And after independence, of course, also they tried, particularly in the open history, three great leaders were touched by Britishers to weaken the nation after independence. The first and foremost, the father of our Indian Constitution, Dr. Sahib Ambedkar. They wanted to motivate him differently and divide the SC/ST people from the mainstream. Of course, Sahib Ambedkar was an unequaled patriot. He did not give any room for that. He gave the constitution. He guided the people properly, and we have a flourishing democracy now. The second the second great leader was C. Rajagopalachari. He was very keen on providing an alternative to Congress. Congress only should not rule the nation, and there should be a clear opposition. This was construed by the Britishers as a sign of division. So they tried to motivate him differently, and in many ways, on many occasions, they failed ultimately because the nation was first to Rajaji too. And then comes our great Quaide Millath Mohamed Ismail Sahib. He's the founder of Indian Muslim League. And there were symptoms of division when India got freedom, which was very carefully, very meticulously placed by the Britishers. And of course, if you read the history of Quaide Millath Mohamed Ismail Sahib, you will know his seriousness in preserving the patriotic values and the democracy. And we are all very grateful and thankful to him. Even we would have run the risk of falling apart if great leaders like him had been differently. So I take this opportunity to convene a lecture in the name of Quaide Millath Mohamed Ismail Sahib. And Mr. G. Narayanaswamy, one of the renowned chartered accountants and the president of Rajaji Center for Public Affairs, is a very rare personality in the sense that he inspires values. There are many people in the society who are into different domains. They are all inspired by him. And he has created people whom I know personally who are doing commendable services to the society. We are very proud of Mr. Narayanaswamy being a guest here to deliver the Quaide Millath Memorial Lecture. And to mention about our guest of honor, Mr. M.G. Dawood Mia Khan. He is the correspondent of Quaide Millath College for Men, and a brilliant person, a very rare intellectual in Tamil Nadu politics, in my personal opinion. And if you go to the colleges in Chennai, if you look at the fee structure, and I should tell this frankly, Quaide Millath College is, I think, collecting the lowest fees, almost, I think, which is lesser than the government colleges, as I understand from the report in the Hindu some time back. So that is really a wonderful task, and there is no wonder the grandson of Quaide Millath Mohamed Ismail Sahib runs a college this way. So I welcome Mr. Dawood Mia Khan to make his address.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Almighty, the most beneficent, merciful. Respected Mr. G. Narayanaswamy, respected Mr. Karthikeyan, former governor, and other eminent dignitaries who have assembled here in a large number. and members of CMPA, I take this opportunity to thank one and all for giving me this opportunity as well as attending this function in quite a large numbers. When I was told by our friend Mr. Venkatraj, with whom I have acquaintance for quite a few years, and he was always looked a different man and voicing the rights of the Dalits, minorities and other oppressed classes. Therefore, I also had the opportunity to associate with him in various of the CMPA's programs. And when this program was arranged by CMPA, I was wondering whether this program may be in the right perspective and this could be organized in such a short time. And I have to congratulate Mr. Venkatraj and his colleagues for arranging this program in such a grand way. And I, on my personal behalf and on behalf of various admirers of Quaide Millath and as well as Quaide Millath's family, thank the members of CMPA for the same. And while we study the life and works of Quaide Millath, one cannot ignore his association with Rajaji. And starting back his early college days, he was associated with the great personality like Mr. Rajaji. And in fact, I could say that one of his mentors in political life of Quaide Millath, Mohamed Ismail Sahib, was Mr. Rajaji himself. And when I had the opportunity to listen to Mr. Narayanaswamy in one lecture in the Synod Center some months back, for I was wondering, I thought we have to interact with him, and now more because he is heading this Rajaji Center for Public Affairs, and there is a lot of interaction is essential, and a lot of information we may have to bring it to the present day generation. Therefore, Mr. Venkatraj and their colleagues have paved the way for a right person and a more deserving person, and on whose address we have been waiting to come and give a special address here on Quaide Millath, Mohamed Ismail Sahib. And when I met him for the first time, he presented me a book with what I have recited earlier, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. With that, he has given his signature and presented me the book. And I was just browsing it. I had to read it after line by line, relishing it, because so much it was interesting. And there he has mentioned how he has started his life, how his parents brought them up, and for all the heights he has reached, and his hard work, and all those things he has mentioned. Therefore, I found some similarities between him and the life of Quaide Millath. Quaide Millath, when he is known as, his name was Mohamed Ismail Sahib. He is called Quaide Millath Mohamed Ismail Sahib. People call him Ismail Sahib, and his other non-Muslim friends call him Mr. Mohamed Ismail or Mohamed Ismail or Ismail. But all those names now affectionately denote Quaide Millath Ismail Sahib. And while reading the book, I found when Mr. Narayanaswamy was a young person and he had to undergo one surgery, his mother, with the meager income of her husband, trying to maintain the family, and was trying to generate some income by selling the milk to the neighbors. And after his surgery, he needed more milk for his canvassing. She was not able to, she never stopped the milk which she has to give it to the other neighbors. Once she feeds her son, then there will be a shortage for others for whom she is already committed. Therefore, even they used to tell the doctor, physician who was attending, some lies to say that he is being fed properly, whether he asks for, he is being fed milk, given milk every day. She used to tell a lie just to keep up the promise to her people who are living beside. And the same Quaide Millath's mother